Hello, boring vlogs people. How are you this fine day? Me? I am just dandy, sitting here sweating in my car. It is so friggin' hot. It's 95 today, which, you know, not as bad as it was the other day when it was 105, but still, it is consistently warm here in Burbank. And man, it is. Whew, just the walk, like, I just went into Target to grab some water, and that was it. Like, all I bought was water. Water and flavored water. So I come out with all that, carrying the giant 24-pack of Arrowhead water to go to my car. Why is this stupid Lexus just stopped on the speed bump? Good, they're moving. And just the carrying it back to my car, it was like, oh my god, it's like I'm walking through the desert. So crazy hot. And I heard today in a video about sort of that the month of June, this July has been, this past July was the hottest July on record ever. I like how this girl pulls out like halfway in front of me to the point where I'd have to go like into the other lane to go around her. And then still gives me a wave like, oh, thanks for stopping. Like, I have no choice. You need to just go. You went out too far. But yeah, so this past July was the hottest July on record ever. And I think, you know, that sounds about right. I mean, sure, it's not July anymore, but it is still quite hot. I wouldn't be surprised if this August was the hottest August ever, or whatever, I don't know. Because it is really, really hot all the time. And, you know, everybody talks about global warming, blah, 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 and it's like, yeah, you know, the hotter, the more, like, I don't remember it really being this hot. Also, I didn't ever always live up here necessarily, so I am getting used to a new area and the temperatures of this area, but, I mean, maybe that's why, like, lately I've been thinking, like, maybe there must be, like, some sort of global warming, because it is way hotter than I remember it ever being, but that could definitely be the fact that, you know, I lived in San Diego for 21 years of my life, and, what were they honking at? And so, it's like, hey, that's, oh, that's funny. This lady, like, pulled out in front of this guy who had the right of way. Actually, no, I guess it's, they both have, there's no arrow turning, so I guess that one has to just yield for the other, so nobody really has the right of way. I don't know who has the right of way in that situation. If somebody turning right at that corner has the right of way over somebody turning left from across the intersection, I'm not sure, actually. You know, I probably should know that, being a licensed driver and everything. I would probably just sit there and wait for a spot big enough for me to go in and then go. But yeah, so it's like, I don't know. It seems like the Earth is getting hotter, though. So hey, who knows what it is? Could be global warming. I mean, we are probably messing up the environment from all the cars and crap we have on the road, but we got to get places, and electric cars just aren't good enough yet. If you can make an electric car that, like, you know, hybrids are better because it's like, okay, you still fill them up with gas in case, or when your battery runs out of power. But if you can go the short amount of distance that you have available in an electric car only per day, then hey, you're good. You only run on electric power. But where does that electricity come from? From power plants that are just as they probably pollute just as much as your car would. So then what's the point? Until we have clean energy production too, to where like the power that you charge your car from is just as clean as the car is, then it's like, it's almost pointless to have electric cars that you charge with dirty power anyway. So it's like, hey, who knows? Or unless, you know, we get all the power from windmills. Like, hey, cool, then you use the power of the wind to power your car. Awesome. Then that is like a perfect scenario. Or solar power. If you have solar panels on your roof of your house and that's what you use to charge your car. Awesome. Cool. That's a perfect scenario right there. You are using the light that is constantly shining down on this planet to power your car and your house. Awesome. Perfect. That's a good way to do it. But that's probably not the situation of the majority of the people. Just look at these clouds, by the way. Look how nice. Like, there was these this little spot, oh, over there, like a little spot of gray clouds. Right, where's my finger? There it is, right, like there. And I was seeing them earlier, and I was like, that looks like somebody painted those there. It looked so cool. I was just admiring the clouds over those mountains over there. I love those mountains. But yeah, the world's still nice for the majority. Even though it's hot, who cares if it's hot? People could use a little sweating time, It's not that bad to sweat. People sweat all the time. Not a big deal. Just wear some deodorant and get over it. Or have air conditioning in your car and your house. Then you're good. But yeah, that's, my exciting day and what I wanted to talk about. Made a video yesterday based on the idea I had, where I dressed up as a nerd and talked like this and danced to "Call Me Maybe" by Carly Rae Jepsen. So yeah, I just danced like an idiot in my room while blasting "Call Me Maybe" from my computer. And then edited in some disco light sort of things, and made a channel called Nerd Dance Party, which I thought was a fun name. But YouTube is dumb lately. What's up with YouTube? Okay, so I created the Nerd Dance Party channel from, it just said, oh, create a Gmail account, and I created nerdddanceparty@gmail.com, and every other, I have like 12 or 13, I might have like 15 YouTube accounts now, I don't even know, I should count them, but I have a lot of YouTube accounts, and every other one that I have ever made, when you make your name and you put it, okay, this is what your Gmail address is going to be, okay, that is what your channel name is. Your channel name is what your Gmail account is. So my channel name should be Nerd Dance Party. But is it? No, it shows my name. I don't want it to be my name. I don't want people that go there to watch it. If this video happens to get millions and millions of views, blah, 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 whatever, I don't care. If it happens to get millions of views, I don't want everybody being like, oh, look, this guy's name is the channel name. That's stupid. Why would you do that, YouTube? That is so stupid. Make the channel name the Gmail address name. That's what I want my channel name to be. And maybe there's a way to set it to that, and I couldn't find it because YouTube also went in and messed up all the frickin' settings for it. Like, everything is all just, it's like they tried to streamline things, but they just made it so confusing. It's just dumb now. Just leave it alone. Stop changing YouTube and making it stupid. And now I understand why all the frickin' YouTube partners always talk about when they change the YouTube layout and designs and stuff, because they just mess it up. And like, they don't explain what they've done. It's like, oh, here's something that looks completely different than you've ever used before. Hope you can figure it out on your own. Suckers. Stupid. So stupid. Unless you work at YouTube and you created the layout, you don't have any idea how to do anything. Like, I can't figure anything out now. I used to be able to make changes and like do what I wanted to all my other channels, and now I can't do that anymore because it's stupidly designed and way too overly simplified to the point where you're like, but I just want to do this. Oh, I have to do all these things to do. No, it's stupid. It's not simplified. They made it stupid simplified. But yeah, so that's annoying, and hopefully I'll figure that out and whatever. Maybe the channel name doesn't matter as much as I thought, but whatever. That's about it. I guess I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and yeah, so long. Bye-bye.